And just following on from the Altman video, I thought I might just make another quick video showing a few final bits. Here we have the tank sink, fuel filler neck, and we've welded the inside or the top of the VT Commodore, which supplies my engine, to that, and then that'll all be covered by a piece of board which will have a trapdoor in it, which will be lockable. As you can see, we've got widened, or we've started and not quite finalised the widened rear arches. It's going to add about 6 inches into it, and there's a number of reasons for that. The first and foremost being the sway bar link here, and you can just see on the top of that one, rubs on its lowest setting, which I do like. So on its lowest setting for the coilovers, that upper part of that sway bar would rub on that plank, on the underside of that plank, meaning that as that wheel came up, well, it couldn't, because that sway bar link would be stopping it. By cutting and widening this, the sway bar link now comes up the inside of this, give me plenty of clearance, and later on, if I wanted to, I could probably go another 2 inches in the rear here, so that would be a 20 by 12 in the rear, and that would really look cool in the arse end. We'll just stay outside for now. Obviously we've got the hood. I haven't done the mod to the bottom of the hood yet. I've got all the pieces. I have put the original hood hinges back on just to get it through certification and compliance here in New Zealand, and we will attack that once it's on the road. Seeing we're in here, the vintage air pump has been installed, the AC pump that is, so that's all tucked away down there. I haven't got the belt on it yet because I don't want it spinning, but all the wiring runs from there back up into the car. All the fan relay wiring runs across down through into the car, and eventually it's going to come out to a trinary switch, which is going to sit about here. There's the 2 holes there for the vintage air part. See, we're going in there. So there's the vintage air one, and the other one's back in behind there too. At the moment all my wiring's just coiled up in a nice little loom under there. Also, now that we've done the Altman door cards, and I've still got to get this painted yet, which is why I haven't finished this off. They are the switches for the electric windows from Specialty Power Windows, and I've cut the hole that'll slide into there, and I've run all the wiring through the tube grommet, which allowed me to fit my interior door cards on both sides. From there you can see the low car pedals as well, and it also allowed me to finalise off all the wiring and get in and solder and shorten whatever I could, and run it all through a grommet in the floor just over there somewhere. So my fuse block is all done. The handbrake cable I've showed you is all but done. These power switch for Power Eco does actually work. The traction control on the other side over there doesn't work at this stage. There is a little bit of wiring and some electronic board just up over here behind the steering wheel, which I've just got to tidy up to make that all work. And then that'll actually all work. The traction control will just supply an earth signal, which will retard the timing. And that way, if I wanted to later on, I could run a NOS plate under the hood, and that would retard my timing. So yeah, truck's pretty much done. I just got to get it certified, I suppose, and complied. So watch this space.